Hello and welcome back to Geek. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Before we get into this video today, I just would like to say there's currently 58.8% of you who are not subscribed to the channel. I've said it before and I'm going to keep saying it. Help a brother out, because if the videos do get demonetized, the subscriber count can actually help me, and if I get likes and comments on the videos, it'll be pushed forward so I can get more eyes on my other content. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to look at today is something rather scary and is rather insulting to VM actually, so we're going to jump straight into the video. So this is coming from Wesley on Twitter again. Wesley's been killing it the last couple of days. He's getting so much information, it's great. So we're going to take a look at this here. Guys, take a look at the date Scott was arrested, but he was still working at FUNimation. And what this is, we're talking about Scott Freeman. This gentleman here, he was actually caught and convicted of what I'm about to show you next. So, this is legal issues. On April 5th, 2014, Freeman was arrested for 8 counts of possession. On July 30th, 2015, just over a year, Freeman was convicted and sentenced to 3 years in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. In response, FUNimation announced that they had terminated their relationship with Freeman and his ongoing roles were replaced with other voice actors. Freeman served a sentence at the Joe F. Gurney unit in Anderson County, Texas, until he was paroled in 2018. Freeman currently lives in Nebraska as this. And what we're going to take a look at, so it was actually July 30th, so we're going to, in 2015, of when this guy was convicted and he was sentenced to prison. Well, what we have here is a few of the episodes from his own filmography. Excuse me. And as you can see there, at the bottom, The Rolling Girls, 2015. We have this here from FUNimation. FUNimation acquires the rights for Rolling Girls, December 22nd, 2014. And with that there, Scott Freeman, he was still working with FUNimation and he actually voiced the character in this series until July 30th, 2015. So literally, from 2014, when he was arrested for having that in his possession, they kept him on until he was actually convicted. That's over a year. It's literally 13 to 14 months. Well, no, it's longer than that, actually. It's what, 15 and a half, 16 months? They kept him on for that long. They allowed him to continue voicing characters for them when they knew what he was and what he was convicted of and what he was arrested with. And this just goes to show that it is a big FU to VM, because with VM, all they had was Monica Rial go up to him and say, he's done this to someone. What? He kissed someone with their consent? Yes. He also ate a jelly bean with my name on it and say he ate me. Oh no, we have to get rid of him. So literally, when you see that compared to this, it's almost like 100% they're going after him for no reason. And like I said in the last video, we saw what they were doing at the Okatron and all the poses and everything else they were doing. Yes, it could have been funny and everything else, but what I'm trying to get at with that video and this one, FUNimation allowed a known person like this Scott Freeman to work with them for 15, 16 months after he was arrested with that in his possession. They knew exactly what he had and what he was doing and what he was fapping to. But they allowed him to continue to work for him. That is literally the biggest FU to VM and everyone else who is saying, right, you can't do this because of so-and-so. But this also shows how much of a hypocrite FUNimation is. And Monica, Jamie, Chris Sabat, all these people, they're friends with him. So let's have a little think about this right now, shall we? So You've got Widenhoff's brother. He's a convicted one. You've got this guy. He's a convicted one. He's actually done time for it as well. You got Monica's ex-boyfriend. He was charged with it but didn't do anything because he married her with the mother's permission while she was underage. So that's 3 of them straight away. That's 3 of them. Oh, we cannot forget LJ Montello. That's 4. That is absolutely crazy when you think of what people they got on this side and what evidence there is to prove what they've done. But with Scott Freeman and it's literally mind-blowing that FUNimation kept this guy working for 15 to 16 months after he was convicted of having that in his possession. He was allowed to carry on and voice his actors and, still get paid and everything else. But VM makes one joke, he gets a couple of people saying, oh, well, he's done this to her, and then there's no evidence, they just get rid of him anyway. Can you see how messed up this is? It's just one massive cluster, and it's just, how? The information that is there is that FUNimation, they dropped him when he got convicted. So, FUNimation, what are you doing? This is a big ask. You literally need to have a proper look into what's happened. You need to actually see and speak to people. Hell, get them to do lie detector tests if you have to. Because one person has lost his livelihood because someone said he made a jelly bean joke and that he had a kiss with someone which was consented. So, I have no idea what the hell's going on. I don't think anyone does now reading all this because this just shows how bad FUNimation are and how bad Chris Sabat and everyone else is. They're allowing them to do other things. They're allowing these people to come into their lives, but because VM doesn't want to do any of it, because he is a strong Christian, they absolutely hate it because he has values. So if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. There's over 58% of you who are not subscribed to this channel. Please. If you don't want to, just give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a comment, and I'll see all you wonderful people soon.